Hi guys and welcome to GG Gameplays. So I got picked up for Nosgoth's Beta, a beta version, and so I tried the game. First of all, as you can see, I'm playing with the humans. So in this game you have two factions, humans and vampires, and you also have two hideouts, two different kinds of humans and two different kinds of vampires to play with. First of all, this is the human faction, and I'm going to be showing you how to play with the human. And later on, in a different video, I'm going to show you how to play with the vampire. And just the gameplay with the vampire. And so, what are my first impressions of this game? Well, first of all, the graphics. The graphics are very good. It's not something groundbreaking or next gen particularly, but those graphics are really cool and very nice to look at, especially in a multiplayer game. So this is a multiplayer game. This game does not have a single player campaign, or not as far as I can see, just a multiplayer traditional kind of a game. You can upgrade your characters, you get a particular kind of currency that you can buy things with, you level up. Of course, I'm not any kind of level yet because I didn't have any time to play much, but I played with both types of humans and both types of vampires, so I already have a very good idea what this game is all about. And it's really a unique experience, you can say, because with the vampires you have very well, I'm actually gonna talk about this, of course, in the vampire video. But now you can see the second type of human is a girl. She has her own abilities, and you can buy also different weapons. You can switch your character to make to play with another whole different kind of a character. Actually, it's very interesting, but I suppose that this maybe will have to be bought with real money or maybe with money from the game. I'm not sure yet, but there are some other types of characters that you can play with usually, and even one that is with wings, and it can fly and is a part of the tutorial actually of the game. So it's very interesting if you can play with the flying character. How will that actually work in the multiplayer gameplay, and how will you be able to attack others and so on. But this is very intuitive action gameplay. You can really kick some butt here. You don't die so fast. Everything looks very fair so far, and you can really develop some skills in this game. And even humans can hold their own against the vampires, as long as, of course, you get used to how to play. As you can see, I'm attacked by a very fast vampire here, but I managed to... yeah, I managed the first time to beat him, but he defeated me eventually. But usually you have some fast buttons that you can activate a certain power with an F, as you can see on the screen. You just start to blast, and if somebody jumps on you, you can very fastly, very quickly push them back and do very significant damage to them. You can also recharge your health, so it is interesting. I'm not sure how long will that keep my attention. I really want to play it more, which is very good. I mean, this says a lot. This is very good things about the game. So for now, my impressions are pretty good, let's say. And so this game so far has been really fun, but of course this is only a first impressions video of the human faction, so I'm not going to do a full review for now. I have to play it a lot more, have to see with who of the two kinds of humans and with who of the two kinds of vampires I would play the best, and what are the possibilities, because they all have different abilities, different approaches. Some are faster, some are slower in a way, and of course how everything works, how you'll be able to buy different type of characters. For instance, will they have different abilities, because for instance there was some kind of a super strange vampire that attacked me, and he's very fast and very dangerous, but he has very low life, so he's very easy to kill if you just manage to overcome his speed. And so I think that's something that the system is something like of this kind. Everyone has their pluses, their abilities, but of course they have different blood levels, different lives, I mean, and so you just have to find your own type of character that you are most comfortable to play with and that you are most efficient in with, I mean. And as you can see here, I'm really enjoying playing with the girl. She's fast, her weapon is good in close combat and also in very far combat, I mean distance. And here I can recharge my blood levels, which is cool, but after a time these altars kind of get worn off. I mean, they just I suppose that after several types of drawing blood from there, they just become gray and inactive, and you have to find another altar if you like to regenerate your life. And so as you can see here, yeah, vampire caught me really bad. If you manage to do this with the vampire, it's very cool, and you'll be able to see this in my vampire gameplay. And now I'm switching to the man, and I'm switching to this man, to the man human. I mean, as you can see, he has a crossbow, and he also can do melee. But I always forget to melee. It's better to stun your enemy before you start to hit him, because the vampires are very strong and they can inflict damage very fast, so you just have to keep your distance and try to not do that as I just did. And so also, as you can see, the vampires has the ability to climb, but once again I'm going to talk more about this in my vampire characters video and so on, guys. So for now, if I have to sum everything up, I would say that this game is entertaining. I don't know for how long it will be entertaining, because it doesn't have single player, and it would have been amazing if this game had single player. It would be very interesting as a story. I think just an action game. Imagine. I think it would be very exciting. Just in general, the idea has a lot of potential. It could be vampires against humans and like big armies. I just always dream of something like this. It would be very cool if you can play with more players on screen, if you can fight army against army in third person. Imagine that, because Assassin's Creed 3 promised that, if you remember, but they never did that, and I was very disappointed. That was my dream, actually, one of my biggest dreams in game, just to be in an army and to fight with all other players. I hope that this would be possible one day. But anyway, for now, this game is fun, and I'm looking forward to play it a bit more, so maybe I can bring you a review maybe after a month or so, if I played it enough to do a review. So guys, thank you very much for watching. As always, if you like to help me, you can share this video, rate, comment and subscribe. Until next time with Gary G reviews and of course Gary G gameplays.